sort of horrible wail of metal and glass, and it's indescribable, but it was an enormous sound.
Shooting, and
9/11 Part 2.
that it was a building falling.
People's perspectives on history.
As soon as the building hit, it was like a small earthquake, and I was thrown backwards off my feet, like 5 foot, back into my apartment. I was thrown, and I got up, and I run back to the window, and I'm just shooting, and people are crouching under, looking and crouching under cars, and 1 second later, the debris cloud just came shooting into the apartment.
As you can see, this is what I was talking about in my previous video. I was talking about the cloud of thick smoke.
This was more like a mini tornado of sorts, where it had weight,
see,
depth,
you'll see, it's devastating.
Like a serpent, it came weaving in between and around and over the buildings, and it was like this rolling kind of pulverized dust and rock and metal and cement, and it was that powerful, and it had that kind of energy.
The World Trade Center is blowing up. We're just going to get some air.
I'm thinking, go to the roof. I don't know why. Just looking for air, you know?
Keep your apartment door shut and you have good air in there. We're just going to get some air.
And just ran up 10 flights of stairs and opened up the door, and it was like everything was white, and what was the most striking was there wasn't a sound.
Yes, there was nobody there. It was like a zombie movie. Nobody was there.
I remember screaming at Sam, but not even hearing my own voice. It was as if there were like a sound barrier right in front of my face.
It was like being in a blizzard, a very, very quiet place.
I just remember squeezing his hand really tightly, and as we were running, we kept on tripping over things and falling down and just...
Thank you, history.
Trying to breathe because we could not breathe at all.
I remember thinking that we're really under attack. We're under attack, and there's no one. No one is going to come to our rescue. I never felt so alone in my entire life as that moment.
Ooh.
Shut the window, shut the AC. Raphael? Hi, it's Jamie from Kentucky. We're not evacuating, are we?
We're told that we need to evacuate. So we ran down 25 flights of stairs. When we hit the lobby, it was blackout. There was no light from the collapse. So we just ended up in this sort of dusted environment, and I just sat the camera down, and then the firemen appeared.
We're going to Manhattan.
Okay,
474. Can you get an outside line? Because I got to...
If you haven't seen my previous video, watch my previous video. It tells how I've actually realized this and what I've thought and stuff. So go to my previous video.
When the first building came down, we saw it right on the screen. It was live on the screen, and we saw it, and it was, you know...
Oh wait, you haven't seen the second building. Oh, you should have seen the second building. The second building was the one I was actually talking about, and a very, 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 very big dust cloud. I mean, it was even bigger than the previous one. It was absolutely powerful. It wasn't a really weak one. I mean, it was absolutely devastating, and I don't know.
They should eliminate them. Pulverize them, the mothers. And we should retaliate it right away. Because that give them a chance at all to regroup. That's it. And this, I wish that it be done today.
If you're a teacher from Galileo School of Math and Science and you're watching this video, this is Aaron Jimenez from 6th grade, and I'm actually devastated, even though this happened 10 years ago. It's just one of those things where even if you're like a year old and you can actually realize this,
All these really
you're absolutely
innate
devastated.
human
I mean,
behaviors sort of click in because everything else is
horrible.
just, peeled away, and it's just about really basic human survival.
It's so horrible. I can't believe it. I mean, I was watching the show for about half an hour, and then I started realizing what is happening.
Or right, and we just were kind of weaving our way south just to get to the
Then I
edge,
started a
to get
YouTube
close to
video
the
about
water.
this.
I don't know, that was
And if you're
interesting.
somebody from history, from the History Channel watching this,
People were
you are a good
helping
person.
other people
You
and
have
carrying people and giving them water and
given people lots of advice, just like me.
Banding together.
So thank you, History Channel, and if you like History Channel and you like this video, give me a thumbs up in the bottom.
We can go. You were saying, everybody just stay calm. We're safe now. It's okay.
And if you're watching this a year after this has happened, or 2, 3, 4, or even 6 years after this has happened, as long as this is on YouTube, I don't care what year it is, when you're watching this, or what time it is.
Tower collapsed.
You are.
There was no words really. No one was talking. It was just staring absently at where the two towers had been, and now they were just gone.
Oh, they didn't show the foot. Oh, that's from the North Tower. The North Tower is now gone, and that is probably about 5 minutes after the dust cloud.
I was kind of shooting a news event. Then I found out later that most of those guys were from the 288 squad out in Maspeth, Queens, and there were 19 guys that jumped on a truck that morning, and none of them made that. Now every time I see that footage, I want to see every single face. I don't want it to cut away.
Those firemen have actually died in that building because they were trying to fight the fire, saving the building, and the building collapsed right when they entered that building. Once they got up to about the middle floor, because if they're at the bottom floor, they probably would have been more safe than not. And if people were probably in the middle floor, my theory is they probably would never survive from how powerful it felt.
What I went through was profoundly unique, yet at the same time wasn't unique. I mean, there's millions of other people that morning downtown.
It's 8 minutes and 17 seconds right now, and I apologize if this video is too long, but I want to make my part in 9/11 and say that I care.
The country took the hit, not just the people in Manhattan.
I was actually walking around for a year in a daze, and not realizing how traumatized I was from that moment.
So, in memory of 9/11, I had this picture that you can kind of see. Just let me put a light on it. Thanks to history, rate, comment, and subscribe. Give me a thumbs up if you support 9/11 and say that you care. So give me a thumbs up, rate, comment, and subscribe, and give me lots of views. Tell your friends and watch my part 1 if you want to, if you haven't seen it. Thanks, and bye.